This is Humpty Dumpty, but not the one from the regular story tale. He's specifically from a theme park that used to exist in Nova Scotia, and I used that as my inspiration to make a nostalgia-themed sculpture for a local show that had a call-out for nostalgia theme, and I decided that it would look like Humpty had rebuilt his wall after it fell. That's why the bricks are all askew like that, and that Nova Scotia moss and mushrooms had sort of encroached on his little area, adding to his brick throne. Those little spots there, those are his footprints. I imagined him leaping off the wall onto the ground, and he's not stuck there anymore in my mind. He can travel about. The photo he is holding is the same one I showed earlier. It's him and me sitting on the original brick wall. This part in there is one of my favorite parts of doing a sculpture, is adding all the itsy bitsy tiny mushrooms. I have to make myself stop when I'm doing that. Look, chanterelles I put on the back of it. More moss. This is when I was beginning the sculpt of Humpty Dumpty. He's got a wire armature and tinfoil core, and you can just see behind my fingers the beginnings of the cracks that I sculpted in to make it look like maybe he bunked his head when he fell. He's not broken. He just got a little bunged up. I don't know what happened to the original sculpture that was at the Magic Valley Storybook Village trail, but he exists in my mind now, forever at least. I sculpted him out of cause clay. All of that gray color you see there is the original clay, baked of course. All the itsy bitsy mushrooms were fun to sculpt and paint and add in. The picture that I have from my childhood, the bricks are really bright red, like a storybook red, so I went with it. I did tone them down a little bit because I wanted it to look like it had been weathered and sitting in the elements for a long time. This is adding in the mushrooms to the sculpture one at a time. I made this sculpture mostly look like the original Humpty with his slightly stiff arms and the primary colors, but I did give him some quite lifelike looking eyes, and it amuses me that he's sitting on his rebuilt wall, maybe feeling a little bit nostalgic about the kids that used to come and visit him, while he himself is a piece of nostalgia for me from my childhood.